Hello guys, this is Sachiscape. Welcome to my channel. Here I am helping out to make website design and development skills. If you are new here, make sure you click the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that whenever I am uploading the new videos, you will get notified every time. In addition, with this video, I am also providing the source code that I am using for that you can use for your own projects. So guys, today's topic is called the basic knowledge of the HTML. In that HTML, each and every syntax, after that I have given the comment so that you will understand for what purpose we are using that HTML. For that, you have to go for some simple steps called, you have to open my website called sachiscape.com. In the second, you have to click the articles page. In the articles, you can see the articles called basic HTML I have given. In that, you have to explore from there, then it will go to the articles details page. From there, you can see I have given some short descriptions. From short description in the down, you can see the download button. When you click, it will redirect you to the Dropbox. When you go to the Dropbox, you have to download the files. When you download the files, you can see there is a RAR file in your system. When you extract the files, you will see everything whatever I have provided for that specific code that you can use for your own projects. So guys, when you download your files, you will see your root folder like this. Okay, from the top you can see the CSS file. One is custom CSS, another is font awesome mean.css, then bootstrap mean CSS. Okay, then you can see font awesome related files. After that, you can see the images folder. Then you can see the JS folder. In the JS folder, you can see I have used the bootstrap mean.js, HTML5 zip.mean.js, jQuery 3.3.1.mean.js, and respond.mean.js. These mean files, why we are using, because it's a minimized files for the website, is already compressed for your speed of your website. That's why we are using the mean files. Okay guys, then here you can see the favicons files which I have already generated. You can see here, this is orange sections before Sachiscape address bar. You can see the orange section. This is called favicons. Okay, in this video I am giving you descriptions for the beginners, those don't know about the HTML coding. Okay guys, why we are using this HTML syntax and what purpose we are using this HTML syntax. For that I have made this code. Okay guys, so we are going by steps for each and every syntax. Okay, here you can see there is a doc type HTML. Why we are using this doc type HTML? Specially is the correct declarations for the HTML5. The HTML5, we have a declarations. For that we are using the doc type HTML. Okay guys, after that you can see the HTML lang en. For what purpose we are using this HTML lang? In the description I have given. The HTML lang syntax only specify the language code of the page, meaning en or English used for the text on the page. If this is we are using for the Arabic, we are going to show AR. For Arabic website we are using AR, HTML lang AR. If we are using French, we are going to use the French syntax. Okay guys, now we are using the English, that's why we are using the en syntax. After that, you can see here I have given the head tag. For what purpose we are using the head tag? Element is container for the metadata, data about data, and is placed between the HTML syntax and the body tag. Okay guys, in that head tag we are using the meta title, meta author, meta keyword, title, favicon, everything related website. We are using the head tag. In that head tag we are using the meta charset UTF-8. What is meta charset UTF-8? to tell any browser that this file is UTF-8 encoded, assuming that you are encoding when editing or save the files. For encoding, assuming the use encoding, like for the Google, we have to use this meta charset UTF-8. Okay, after that you can see meta HTTP equip XAUA compatible IH to tell Microsoft Internet Explorer to use the latest rendering engine Edge. For that we are using this one. After that you can see the meta description. What is meta description? Meta description, the meta description is a HTML attribute to provide that a brief summary of a web page. Search engines such as Google often display the meta description in search result, which can influence click-through rates. Like when you are going to search your website like Sachescape.com, there is a description, first URL coming, then title coming, then description is coming in the Google keywords. From there the meta description will show you the brief about your website, small brief about your website. For that purpose we are using the meta description. What is meta keyword? Meta keyword is like a SEO in Google. Keyword are very important for website. Like if you are going to search for web designer, UI designer, UX designer, graphic designer, author, blogger, YouTuber, artist, everything, whatever I have given for my keywords is going for the Google crawl for keyword searching. For that we are using the meta keyword. Then who's the author of this website? Sachescape. That's why I am the author of this website. Okay, after that you can see here meta viewport. What is meta viewport? Meta viewport is setting viewport to make your website looks good in all devices. Now the website, whatever we are making, we have to consider for tab, mobile, small mobile, big mobile, laptop, desktop, projector. We have to consist about the all device. For that we are using this code called viewport with device width initial scale is equal to 1. Check the all codes, whatever I have written you have to write the same format. And also whatever I have given the description, this is only used for your basic knowledge. This is not we are using for HTML project. Only meta viewport start, meta viewport end. This description you have to remove and then you can code it. Don't use this description for your HTML project. This is for my tutorial. I have given this description for each and every syntax. Okay guys, after that you can see there is a title. This is the title of the website, Sachescape Basis HTML structure. This is page 1 I am making. That's why I have given this title for my website. After that you can see there is a fav icon sections. This is we are making as a fav icon generator software. The URL I have given below. Download fav icon generate link. You can you can make your fav icon from that fav icon generator. Okay, why we are using this fav icon generator? This icon is actually displayed on the address bar, browser history, bookmark, everywhere we are using this fav icon for your website. I show you before. This orange one is called fav icon. Okay guys, then we are used the Google Fonts. Google Fonts, why we are using? The typeface of the Google Fonts are free and commercial use. You will not have the trouble with license. The fonts are easy to implement on your website, so no trouble with embedding. You can restrict the character set if you don't need certain characters, which will reducing load time. There is quite a lot of choice of free library. The typeface can also download it and used in a print. Okay guys, this is very easy, and also we are using for Google Fonts, and you can use, it's very free. You can use Hindi, Arabic, English, anything related to Google Fonts is very easy, and you can see the URL I have given. Okay, after that you can see I have used the Bootstrap mean files with 4.5.2 version. This is the latest version of the Bootstrap. Here you can download the Bootstrap files. If you want to download any other versions, description I have given. Bootstrap is the most popular CSS framework for developing responsive and mobile first website. In the next video I will show you how we are writing the Bootstrap files. Okay, for Bootstrap how we are writing and what purpose. The Bootstrap is very easy. Now this time people are very trendy and people are very much using the Bootstrap. Okay, then you can see I have used the Font Awesome URL. Okay, this Font Awesome URL we are using for Font Awesome is web font used by the website designer and developers for icons instead of the traditional old image icons. Before we are using the icons with a PNG format. Now these days people are very trendy and people are no need to use the images too much. If we have the icons, we can use the font icons, so that is your loading time also not getting affected. That's why we are using the Font Awesome min file. In the root folder I show you the Font Awesome. In the fonts folder the Font Awesome's file also there. Okay, this is for that purpose we are using the Font Awesome min file. Min is for minimized we are using because for your speed of your website. This is custom CSS. I have written sachescape.css. This is with this custom CSS you can control your font size, text, spacing between elements, how elements are positioned and laid out. It's all about your custom CSS. If you not if you want to, like for your website, if you want to write something custom, like you want orange color, yellow color, black color, green color, or font size, or you have to define the fonts, which fonts you want, you have to write in your custom CSS. In the next video I am also giving the CSS style, how we are writing the custom CSS also I am going to give. In this video only I have given the basic structure of the HTML, how we are writing and what purpose of we are writing this syntax I am only showing. Okay guys, after that you can see. And also one thing, don't write this sachescape.css before bootstrap.min CSS. You have to write like this. Sachescape.css supposed to write in the end of the all CSS, because suppose you are using some interactive outside CSS, that font color is orange, but in a custom you are defined the paragraph supposed to black, but there that carousel is like a, or some different CSS is written, paragraph is a green color. If you are write this sachescape.css before Bootstrap, it will not affect, because if whatever you are writing in your custom CSS, it will not affect. If the suppose this CSS is after Bootstrap min, then it will work. If you are writing before min, it will not work. Sometimes it will affect your designs. This one also I will show you in the next video how and what purpose we are writing this custom CSS in the down instead of using before Bootstrap min. Okay, then you are seeing I've used this IE9 compatible JavaScript HTML5 response.min.js. okay, this is the conditional comment. It states that if the browser is less than Internet Explorer 9, the enclosed HTML should be executed, otherwise it's not. This is why we are using sometimes the Internet Explorer 9 is almost outdated. Sometimes our JavaScript is not working there. That's why we are using the HTML sib.min.js and response.min.js to run your file at least in your IE9. That's why we are using. Okay, here you can see the head tag end, and also this one. For the sometimes we are using the latest version, we are using the CSS gradient effect, that also not working in your IE9. For that purpose also we are using this syntax. Okay, in the down we have seen the head tag end, then the body. What is body? The HTML body tag defines the main content of the HTML document or the sections of the HTML document that will be directly visible on your web page. This is tag is also commonly referred to as the body element. Whatever you are writing your code, whatever you are writing your designs, it will appear inside the body tag. Whatever you are adding in your body tag, it will show in your website. See, this is the image and Sachescape basic HTML structure page 1. This is the Sachescape basic HTML structure page 1, and this is the image is coming. After that you can see I have given the JavaScript here. Why we are using the JavaScript in the down instead of using the in between the head tag? Because if we are using the JavaScript inside the head tag, sometimes we are using too much JavaScript that will affect your website rendering. Sometimes if you are using too much JavaScript in your head tag, that time first you will uploading the CSS, JavaScript, then your content, then you maybe sometimes your website going slow when it's going to load. That's why we are using this JavaScript down, so that first is loading the CSS, then content, then JavaScript, so that it will not affect your website. And here you can see I have used the JavaScript 3.3.1 mean file, okay, which is minimized. jQuery is needed the Bootstrap plugins and needed load before Bootstrap.js. Why we are using this Bootstrap jQuery 3.3.1 minimized file? Because some files is needed for the jQuery Bootstrap mean.js. For that we are using this mean file to load your bootstrap.mean.js. And if you want to download the other version of the mean file, also you can download it from here. Then you can see there is a bootstrap.mean.js. Why we are using this bootstrap.mean.js? For using Bootstrap existing interactive features. Bootstrap also having some interactive features called modal, form, error, lots of things is Bootstrap also having the interactive JS feature. For that we are using the bootstrap.mean.js. Okay guys, also you can download the Bootstrap.js from here. This is the latest version of Bootstrap 4.5.2. This is the flow and this is the features how we are working for HTML. For the beginners, those don't know about the HTML coding, they can use this HTML code. If they have doubt, they can also ask me. And one thing, when you are using this HTML code, don't use these descriptions. You have to remove this descriptions and the downloaded links. This is only for this tutorials. I have given this download links and descriptions. You have to delete it. Then only you have to use this Bootstrap 4.52.2 JS start and Bootstrap 4.52 JS end. This is morely the professional people, they are using for the each and elements they are using with a comment. Because for what purpose we are using? For the next generation, when they are coming to in your, like your colleague supposed to work in your project, so you have to make habit for the each and every project and each and every code having a comment. For what purpose we are using? This is the more professional people are doing for this. Alright guys, we are end up with this video. If you are really enjoy with my tutorial, you can like, subscribe and press the bell icon so that whenever I am uploading the new videos, you will get notified every time. Also, you can follow me with my social media accounts. Stay safe. Thank you.